Just a bit of a guidebook on stuff to do, and of course they dangle rewards in front of your nose to encourage you. Aside from trial missions, it's also important to hone your skills. Over there, tactics. You can see the different practices you can complete here. This is just more a tutorial, again with rewards, so nice to do them at least once. Once you complete a practice, you'll be able to gain certain rewards. Let's take a closer look. Yeah, just absolute basic stuff, movement and attack. That's still good to do because some of these tutorials explain stuff that doesn't fully get explained in the tutorials or in the story tutorials, at least from when I played through, which again was early on, so they might not have implemented them. Good. Okay, move around, dodge. Attack to launch basic attacks. There we go. And that's done. Simple enough, but yeah, you get some free goodies for it, so may as well. Alright. I still don't get that stupid statue. It's right next to the toy store. Or the guy.
I see it. I'm more disturbed by what's in front of it.
Okay, let's see. Noodles, 1 exploration, 1 combat, 1 to level 10, 1 engine to level 10, complete the main commission, the proxy, and the hair. Okay. There's also the errand stuff next to this one, which is locked still, but that's the daily stuff. It can be done real quickly. Like in some games, to do the daily stuff, you have to spend like half an hour or such. In this game, it can generally be done in like 10 minutes, 5 even.
Yep. Blood, I see so many NPC walking around with their cell phones in front of them. Like, I'm never on my phone I pick up sometimes to look at the time, or to see who called me. Otherwise, I have it most of the time left on a shelf. Or in a pocket.
Marco, I think I started playing in November or December, then I quit when Vivian came out and came back 2 weeks ago. Okay. I don't remember exactly when I started. I can check my other account later. Well, you're here. Nicole says she has a lead on the Strongbox and is on her way here. This commission doesn't feel like an easy one. I've gathered some info and uploaded it to the tablet on the workbench. If you need it, feel free to check out anytime. Anyway, if you're ready, head to the parking lot and wait for Nicole. And looks like construction on the road nearby has continued, so that might be a bit loud here and there.
Oh, so that's what I've been hearing.
Okay, let me mark the time to check for that.
Yeah, I heard some sounds earlier. I was wondering if your parents were building on the ceiling or something again?
Wait. Okay, that is the correct one. Let's see. 2, 3, 6. I'll just look a bit broadly in that. Okay. Yeah, ether mutants, thugs. Let's see. We need to defeat some of these to get them for Bouty. For Bouty, possessing immense strength and often in a frenzied state is one of the most formidable threats Hollow Raiders may face. Its hammer-like arms can effortlessly deflect damage and unleash storms of blows that crush everything in its path. Some Hollow Raiders have observed Bouty frequently pounding the ground in a rhythmic, high-frequency manner, leading to speculation about its peculiar interest in drumming music. Despite the Hollow Investigative Association publicly debunking this rumor, many Hollow Raiders carry portable stereos in an attempt to distract Bouty with music. No successful escapes using this method have been reported, however. The reason for their failure is simple. Even if Bouty think your tasty music sucks. Posted by Spikefinger on the Black Sweepers Rock Forum. And yeah, they have certain weaknesses and can have resistances. Provoke the energized. Okay, weak to fire, resistant to electric. Okay, ionized. Alright. We might go look through that some other time, but for now, let's keep focusing on the story. Nicole looks so confident.
Here you are. We figured out where the strongbox is. What about the task I gave you?
You mean the flash drive? The data has been recovered. Just like you guessed. It contains the password to the strongbox.
Nice.
Okay, everyone. Thanks to the proxy's help, preparations are complete. It's time for the next step. Andy, explain the plan.
Accidentally hit the mic there.
Okay, everyone, please look at this map of New Eridu. Our plan is enter the Cretan Hollow and defeat the superior ethereal Dullahan, then recover the strongbox. And? There's no and.
So, what's with the map?
Nicole says we have to show some professionalism. We can't let our partners look down on us. Otherwise, it'll be hard to bargain with them. Saying too much again? Billy, why weren't you paying attention?
It's not my fault! How was I supposed to know this was Amby's idea of a professional meeting?
This lot is about as professional as a football is a square, isn't it?
I think.
That's why she watched all those crime investigation movies before the meeting!
Oh,
You were going to say?
I was to say, I think we can turn football into a square.
With quite a lot of difficulty, and likely not half as much difficulty as making these guys professional.
Actually, really easy. We just puncture it, and then turn it into a box with some scissor and needlework.
We can hear you guys. Anyway, as Amby said, the goal is simple. Find and retrieve the strongbox. Since there's no way to monitor the real-time situation from the outside, we'll need your support and guidance inside the hollow.
Okay, the proxy and the hair. Ready, let's get moving. Any chatter from these two? No, looks like they've been put on mute after that kerfuffle. And yeah, like Marco says, yeah, Amby likes watching movies a lot. Alright. Commission completion verified, info archived, authentication verified, recover the strongbox. Okay.
Ready for combat.
Okay.
I have two guns.
Amby,
Nothing to
Billy,
fear. The cunning
and
hairs are
Nicole.
here.
Yeah, that's a line Bill has said that I cannot disagree with. 2 guns does not mean twice accuracy.
Yeah, but Billy's a fool, so... Alright. Now the game can hang up a bit with with loading at times, but it hasn't failed to load for me so far.
Alright, we made it into the hollow. Now let's find my strongbox.
Speaking of which, boss, who told you about the location of the strongbox?
That's a trade secret. You thought I'd just spill the beans like that? But since we're on the same side, I guess I can let you in on a little secret. Nicole, you just want to show off, right? Please don't put her on the spot like that. Nicole gets super sensitive in times like this. Hey, I told you to stop blabbing so much, Amby. Actually, it was really easy. I have a few contacts at the association who just so happen to have the records of routine observation missions and ether resources for this hollow. I gave them an offer they couldn't refuse and asked them to help compare data from the last 2 mutations. Locating the strongbox was as simple as circling up the difference.
Jeez, Nicole, you're good.
I gave them an offer they couldn't refuse and asked them to help compare data from the last 2 mutations. Locating the strongbox was as simple as circling up the difference.
Okay, what?
Jeez, Nicole, you're good.
We're having a bit of connection issue, it seems.
Yeah, what the heck? So it's not just me.
Hang on. Didn't you just say that? Roxy, are you daydreaming? Isn't it time to go? I may know the approximate location of the strongbox inside the hollow, but it's up to you to get us there. Don't worry, Roxy. I promise your wallet's gonna be smiling once you wrap this up. But
Oh dear.
I trust you. Huh? Are you in a good mood today?
Yep, missed that one.
Roxy, why are you lying down while we're fighting the ethereals? Billy, stiff it. Come on, give us a hand. I got the proxy to charge us extra for that. Never mind, we'll handle it ourselves.
Okay, looks like there's some issues on this side as well.
Roxy, are you coming?
Oh, Eos is having a seizure, it seems. There we go.
The air around here seems to have become thicker. That means we're almost there, right, Roxy? What's that sound? Ah, right. You didn't hear a word I just said, did you?
Right, is that actually from in-game or an actual game issue?
That's the game itself.
And then also my question, whether the game had an issue.
Yeah, Eos is having an issue, it seems.
Okay, so we did not have a connection issue in real life then.
Nope. Yep. There we go. Billy, open fire. Pick up the rabbit again.
Nathan, what's going on with you today? You seem really distracted. Is this how you treat your regular customers? Is this how you treat your regular customers? Wait, Nicole, let me explain. Your voices have been cutting out and the HDD's acting up. Don't drift off while guiding us. I paid Top Denny to hire the best proxy around, Fathan. Watch out or you might just get a negative rating on Internet. Watch out or you might just get a negative rating on Internet. Wise, can you hear me? The HDD connection is unstable.
I hear you. Let me see. Strange. The HDD's backend is reporting an error. Wait a sec. I'll sync and try a debug.
Huh? Were you talking to the other manager? Should we keep going?
Nathan, say something. Hello, Nathan.
Yeah, we're having a bit of an issue, it seems, huh?
Huh? Belle, why did you disconnect?
I didn't disconnect. I got kicked off. The connection between the HDD and the hollow was severed.
Start a debug now.
Right. It's no use. I've tried everything. I can't restore the connection.
Strange. The hollow shouldn't so easily affect the HDD. The real issue is Nicole and the others. Without the HDD, we have no way of contacting them inside the Hollow.
No carrot, no proxy. Even with a good aptitude for ether, they'll be corrupted if they stay in the Hollow too long. There's one more thing we can try. Reset it! Haven't you heard the saying? Turning it off and back on again can fix anything.
Belle, didn't you shut it down? Why is the screen still on? So the connection problems
Aren't on our side.
I thought you'd never figure it out. Oh, so this is all the famous proxy phasing can do? As you can see, the system is mine now.
Who are you?
You're not in a position to be asking questions. Listen up. My request is simple. I want the code to the strong box.
We can't let this guy take control of the HDD. We have to find a way to take the system back.
Hey, if you think being subtle will keep me from detecting an attempt to take back control, you're sorely mistaken. Don't waste your energy. I'm getting impatient. Give me the code.
Repeat yourself all you want. If we don't know what it is, we can't give it to you.
Wrong answer. So you're playing dumb. Okay. I'll have to refresh your memory. This device I've taken control of seems to be important to you.
Wait, what are you doing?
Your punishment for lying.
System notification, database formatting in progress. Database formatting complete.
This isn't good. There's no way to save the alpha database.
Get it now? A few taps on the keyboard and I can turn everything you're so proud of into meaningless ones and zeros. I'll only delete some of it this time. But remember, your fate is in my hands now. Your clients are messing with the wrong person. They've gone after something they shouldn't. The strong box. I know you got the password from Silver's drive. Think carefully before you reply.
Damn it. This guy.
Speaking of your clients, that unlucky crew is wandering around aimlessly in the Hollow right now. I happen to have recorded something interesting. Maybe this video will change your mind. I sent it to you, Phaethon. I'll leave the video access function for you, so find another way to play it. And hurry up.
Another way? But we don't have... Oh, the TV. Okay, I'll transfer the video to a tape.
The timing on this hack is terrible. What are we gonna do? What do they want from us? This could have something to do with the commission that they specifically mentioned the strong box, so definitely that. Let's get in touch with Nicole pronto. We have to see what this guy sent ASAP. Screen flickers into action as the video sent by the mysterious hacker begins to play. Three familiar figures come into view.
Get out of the way!
Whoa! More enemies behind, too!
Watch the side.
Hey! Is this really the right way?
Hey, what's going on with the manager? Walking around all like... absent-mindedly and ignoring the fight!
Huh? Proxy?
Angry, perhaps? Because Nicole haggled on the deposit?
Really? Is that it?
Of course not! it's like the proxy hasn't been leading us. Are they in some kind of trouble on the outside? Hey, is everything all right?
That's not supposed to be red.
Don't go over there! Oh, come on! Stop them! Protect the proxy! Proxy! Proxy? Damn it! What on earth is happening?
Oh, hello there, Glacier Boy!
There.
Hey, Glacier. Also, there's combat bamboo. It's, well, assisting combat.
Some repairs.
Oh, big one.
Uh-oh. Also, there's a thing for money or something. I kind of been noticing late.
Yeah.
When just you me streaming,
Standing by.
it's a massive majority of nowadays just fine.
Yeah.
As I don't pay injury and all that. However, whenever we have a third person,
The pleasure's all
that's the only time I notice where Discord may sometimes struggle.
Yeah, it's because it has to send the info to more people and such.
Yeah. But we never had an issue for me playing multiplayer games and such.
On the TV screen, the Cunning Harris's game of Lost and Found continues.
Those ethereals are still here.
Ugh, they're like our landlord on rent day. Oh, there goes the timer again. We've already stayed in the hollow 4 times the recommended amount.
If you don't get in contact soon, you can forget about me paying my bill.
Hide.
What? Are those monsters back again?
Not the ethereals. There's a hollow investigation squad up ahead.
Of course. It's the investigators. Wait. Investigators? Boss, we're saved! They're from the Investigative Association! They have a carrot! We can ask them for help and follow them out of the hollow!
Don't be stupid. Don't you see those public security guys with them? We're hollow raiders. Even if they help us, they'll arrest us right afterwards.
That might be true if it were just us. But with that... Don't you remember? Public security's policy? If you report a proxy, they may expunge your record.
Billy?
As things stand, Billy's proposal is quite feasible. Trade the proxy's identity for our safety, or continue pacing around waiting for the bamboo to return to normal.
Okay, boss. It's your call to make. Whatever you decide, we'll follow your orders. Boss?
Enough chatter. We can't stay here any longer. Let's go!
Oh dear.
A Ram and Play video store, a new Eridu's Janus Quarter on 6th Street.
I have to say, I'm touched. Proxies and Hollow Raiders are wolves, stealing profit from the Hollows behind the Investigative Association's back, all constantly ruining each other in the name of greed. Not to protect your secret identity, they actually gave up the chance to escape. Unfortunately, the ones being rescued don't seem to plan on returning the favor.
Okay, fine. You got me.
What are you...
I can still give you the code, but I need access to the system to do so.
Still trying to bargain with me? You still haven't learned your lesson.
Don't panic. The password was recovered using the proxy network's computing power, and there's a backup on the network. We can get the password if you give us back system control.
No way. Proxies, Hollow Raiders, none of you can be trusted, including Phaeton. I know you've been secretly trying to take back control. Huh? Wait, there's a backup on Internet? Hand over your Internet account. I'll retrieve the Strongbox password myself. Hey, answer me. I almost forgot. A proxy's Internet account is the foundation of their business. Losing the account is losing any proof Phaeton ever existed. But to save those in the Hollow, you'll have to think quickly. They'll become monsters if they stay there too long.
If we give you the proxy network account, then what? You ruined our system, so who'll save them?
I promise I'll save them. How's that? You have no choice but to trust me.
Okay, I'll give you our proxy account. And if you go back on your word, I'll make you pay.
Confidential data transfer complete.
Even the source authentication code page was transferred. Good. Looks like you've given up completely.
We'd like to ask a question.
Since you're cooperating, I'm in a good mood. Ask me.
What's in the Strongbox that's so important?
It's something someone like you will never get your hands on. I guess I can reveal a little. As you know, the Hollows are changing all the time. The carrots used to get out-functioned by calculating a huge amount of Hollow data. However, Hollow observation equipment accumulates errors. To ensure data remains valid, it must be recalibrated using the Hollow master data every few days. The single copy of Rosetta data that's in the hands of the city's rulers. Inside the Strongbox is something comparable to that Rosetta data. With it, you can enter and exit the Hollows freely.
If it really is like another version of the Rosetta data, it must be pretty important to those officials.
If not dealt with, it could shake the very foundations of New Eridu. But it has nothing to do with you. Okay, enough talk. Tell me where the code is.
Have you activated your proxy certification yet?
Yes.
With that said, we have one final question. For real this time.
Whoa now, don't misunderstand. We are friends, so don't push your luck.
My question is, since you're such a master hacker, why not just steal the password from our system? After learning the password is backed up on the proxy network, why not just hack the network and steal it?
What? I'm warning you. Don't make me forget my promise.
Now that I think about it, other than taking control of my system, you haven't implemented anything else a hacker would. Instead, you just blackmailed us with Nicole and the other safety like some kind of kidnapper.
Well, it looks like that's the best you've got. You're just not as good as you claim to be.
Shut up! Just tell me where the backup is.
This guy doesn't know what he's actually doing.
Don't worry, mystery hacker. We're helping you. Listen carefully. Can you hear sirens nearby?
What? What did you do?
We're just fulfilling our duty as model citizens of New Eridu. As the election approaches, the city administration is calling for citizens to actively report dangerous individuals, such as Hollow Raiders and proxies. They even opened a hotline.
Answer my question. What did you do?